What is up, everybody? It is Tuesday, March 13th, and what are we here for? We are here for the TOP WWE Smackdown Tuesday Night Review Show. So, as you know, I'm your man, JG. If you wouldn't mind, take some time, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, follow us on Facebook, on the Outsiders Podcast, soon to be changed to the Click Pod. Go ahead and follow us on Twitter at ClickPod. Follow me individually at TheLegend958. But after all that nonsense, let's go ahead and move on. So, what did we learn tonight on SmackDown coming out of Fastlane? Tonight we entered the final stretch. We are headed to Mania, guys. Oh man, does it feel good. Am I super excited? Yes, I am. And as we get further and further, you will see why. And Wednesday, don't forget to check out, actually, I guess you guys will see it Thursday. I'll make it Wednesday. But don't forget to check out our catch-up review show. What it's going to be is going to be a breakdown of where we are from Royal Rumble to here. So if you are new, maybe you've missed some episodes, hey, maybe you just want to, I don't know, hear my lovely voice speak. You can go ahead and give that a listen to so you can be all caught up as we move further and further into this WrestleMania season, inch closer and closer to the TOP live show, which starts off Mania Day. So tonight we go ahead and get the show started with your champion and mine, the phenomenal one, AJ Mother Shut Your Mouth Styles. This man is amazing. What can I say? Amazing performance at the pay-per-view. That the six-pack challenge was fun, guys. I actually enjoyed it. You will hear all about it tomorrow. I know I've been slacking with the results and review show. Little man just want to get some sleep, and it's kind of hard to record with my little man. Thought about bringing him on, but that could kind of be detrimental. You guys could get so used to him, think he's adorable, and he can't do every episode with me. So, unfortunately, I had to keep him off. But back to the show. So, AJ comes out, and AJ begins first off to actually talk about he started to doubt himself in the six-pack challenge when John Cena AA'd him through the announce table, which was a fantastic AA from one announce table to the other. I absolutely enjoyed it. But he starts to proclaim that he started to doubt himself. But through everything, he was able to recover. He still found a way to retain his title. And then he starts talking of the talk of AJ coming to the WWE when they were just rumblings, how it was unbelievable. And the talks of AJ main event and Mania was unbelievable. And how the dream match of Shinsuke versus AJ was never even thought of. And while he's speaking this, I'm actually getting goosebumps, guys. I'm super excited. You guys know I've wanted this match as well as you guys, as well as the WWE Universe. We've been absolutely craving for it. And thank you, WWE, for finally going to bring it to us. I've seen a lot of people online say they think it's not going to live up to all the expectations. It's going to be underwhelming. I just don't agree with that. I think you guys are naive. Some of you guys actually think are Roman fans who get excited on that, and no bias against you. But, that's my Mania. For me, a Mania match is the greatest versus the greatest. Okay? Like Ric Flair says, to be the man, you got to beat the man. And in this situation, I want to see some fantastic action. And we'll get further into that as we get deeper into the season, guys. But, man, the crowd actually starts to chant to AJ, you deserve it. No shocker there. But the shocking part is AJ says he earned it. Which, once again, just shows you how amazing this man is. I mean, SmackDown is the house that AJ built. So, let's not get that twisted. I'm super excited for this, guys. Okay, so at this point, Nakamura comes down to the ring. As you know, your #1 contender. starts to proclaim that everybody likes AJ, everybody likes him as well, he respects AJ. But Mania is about dreams, and that Shinsuke has a dream, and his dream is to beat AJ for the WWE Championship. Phenomenal, guys. Way to kick off the show right. If you were going to kick off the show with some talking, this was the perfect way to do it, guys. You guys already started the show with a bang for me. I was excited. Then to top this off, not only do we get to start with AJ and Nak, but then, boom, the music of Rusev Day hits. So, man, we have two single wrestlers and a tag team that are extremely over, organic pushes, starting off the show tonight. Phenomenal. So we get commercial break, come back, it's AJ versus Rusev. Great match. I mean, there were a few parts that I thought were a little boring, but overall I thought it had a good pace. I thought they worked very well together. I mean, this isn't the first time we've seen this. I would kind of like to see the Nak AJ tag team versus Rusev Day, and I figure we're going to see it at some point during this last 4-week stretch. I think it's actually 27 days at this point, but you know we're definitely going to see it. But I'm really excited for what they're all going to do together, guys. I mean, Rusev Day is so freaking over. It's crazy. We all know how we feel about AJ and Shinsuke, so I don't need to keep going there. But, man, as you guys have been hearing me say consistently, I really want to see them give Rusev Day the push. I want to see the straps on them at some point in the near future. I think WWE's wasted a lot of opportunities with this. I don't know why they're wasting these opportunities. It's sometimes they get stuck in their own agendas and they don't ever push anything forward. And that's what gets so damn frustrating, is that we are literally telling, like, we want this. Like, these guys are so over. The merch is flying off the shelves. We need this. And they just hesitate on giving it to us, and they continue to give us things that we really don't want, guys. So, I don't know. Hopefully in the near future, we get some kind of a push from these guys, because you guys know how I feel about Rusev Day. Let's get them cracking. Let's get them rolling, guys. All right, so we actually have Alex English interfere at the end of this match. So him and Rusev are double teaming. Sorry, guys, got some in my eye. But him and Rusev are double teaming AJ. Nak comes in and saves AJ. We cut to the backstage. Real quick segment with Big E and Jimmy Uso. Fantastic. They're just pretty much talking about when their brothers are healthy, they're going to go ahead and they're going to, they'll get back to what they do. But for now, they got business to take care of. Big E agrees. They give some daps. We move on. Commercial break. When we come back from commercial break, we get another backstage segment. This time it's actually AJ and Nak, and I was getting a crack up out of this. So AJ tells Nak that he didn't need any help out there. Nak proceeds to tell AJ that it looked like he needed some help out there. Nak doesn't need help, but he will help AJ every time to make sure he makes it to Mania. So that really gets me excited. Little heel tendencies coming out of Nak, and I really like that. I think Nakamura would make a fantastic heel. I know he's extremely over. I know right now we're gonna have babyface versus babyface, but one of them has to have a little bit of a heel edge, and it kind of feels like Nak has that, like, not the heelness, just the cocky charisma, man. Love it. Absolutely great work. From here, this is just really nothing, guys. Jimmy and Big E come down to the ring. Bludgeoning Brothers come down. Big E and Jimmy slide out, grab some chairs, slide back in the ring. Bludgeoning Brothers grab their sledgehammers, come in, do the chair shots. Those two hop out. We cut to commercial break. When we cut back from commercial break, Bludgeoning Brothers are already destroying Big E. Tag to Jimmy. Jimmy comes in, gets completely destroyed. I mean, this is just a squash match from start to finish. I mean, absolute waste. But it was quick. It just once again showed how dominant the Bludgeoning Brothers are. I think this is setting up something for Mania where we have a three-team tag match. It would be cool to see maybe ladder involved in this. As you guys know, I listened to JD from NY. He wants to see ladder matches. If we get a three-way for the US title, which we'll talk about a little later, he actually wants to see a ladder match involved in that if we do have to do a three-way. I would like to see it in a tag match between those three. I think those three would work great together in a ladder match. That's the only way I want to see a three-man WrestleMania event, tag team event. So we'll find out, guys. Right now, USO'S are completely destroyed. New Day's completely destroyed. Bludgeoning Brothers just running through, guys. I absolutely love how they're setting up the Bludgeoning Brothers. Fantastic. Obviously, like I said, I think we're going to get the three-way tag match at Mania, but we'll talk more to come with that. After this, show kind of slows down for a minute for me. We get a backstage interview with Sami Zayn and Sami Zayn. He's talking about how he doesn't blame any of this on Shane, which, as we know, is fucking naive. But I like how they're setting it up again. Once again, I mean, Smackdown did a good job tonight, guys. It was quick. It was compact. I really didn't notice. Time really flew. First hour was done with. Next thing I know, we were already 3/4 through the last hour. So, I mean, tonight was really compact. So we have Sammy talking about, as I said before, he doesn't blame it on Shane, which we all know is nonsense. In my opinion, you know, Shane caused the divisiveness, but I know it's where his character's going, showing the separation. But it was kind of strange at the end, so I'm wondering how this will play out. That he actually blames it on KO. He starts to bash KO, but he said that's the price he pays for being guilty by association. You know, just more Sammy, poor me defense. Absolutely love Sammy Hill. He's doing great work. Not a damn bad thing to say about this part. Very entertaining. Gave me a couple chuckles. I liked it. Cut to commercial break. Come back. Then we get Charlotte coming down to the ring. And when Charlotte comes down to the ring, ASUKA, she sits in the ring, talks about how when she heard ASUKA's music at FASTLANE hit, she knew exactly what the reasoning was. She got a little giddy, felt a little tingle inside because she wants to face the best. We all know ASUKA's undefeated. She's got the longest reign in WWE history of being undefeated. She's my favorite woman wrestler in the game right now, so I don't really know what else to say about that. I think I talk about her quite a lot. Phenomenal style. That is not a girl you want pissed at you. I mean, you can just tell, especially when she starts to go, even though she has the broken English, I think that makes it even better. Because she starts to go, and then she loses track of what she's trying to say in English, so she starts just going into Japanese. Phenomenal. Absolutely incredible. I mean, I felt a little bit of a tingle when she got in the ring, faced Charlotte, told Charlotte she won't face the rest. She's not going to bow down to the queen. Pretty much, let's do this. Yo, it is going to be a phenomenal match, guys. We still got to see her against Bliss next week. To be honest, I hope it's just a complete squash, or I hope Nia just comes down and enters and beats the living crap out of Alexa, so we can get ASUKA back over on Smackdown and keep working this. But this segment was pretty good. Got a little interesting here for some freaking reason. Randy Orton's music hits before we even cut from cameras and go anywhere. And we see Randy coming down while these ladies are still in the middle of the ring. I don't enjoy that. That doesn't make sense to me. Once again, like JD always says, and has really been saying lately, it's the small details. And that was a really big thing to me tonight. I don't know why, but for that, it kind of broke the immersion for me. I was zoned in on seeing the interaction between ASUKA and Charlotte. Very exciting. If you guys haven't seen that, go back and watch that. Even if you have seen it, go back and watch it. I mean, you will feel some kind of excitement for this match. We are literally going to see the best two women perform. Two of the best women in the world wrestlers perform at Mania. So, I mean, that's exciting in its own. But it's something about the prestige they both have that just combine them. You know what I'm saying? Just take them absolutely from here to here. I mean, oh, it's going to be incredible, guys. So this Randy Orton music hit, it really messes me up. I don't know why he's hitting at this point. This doesn't even make sense. We bypass this. Go to commercial break, oddly enough. I thought there was going to be something here. Maybe Randy was going to come off, start boasting. He's a babyface, so I don't know why his music would hit to interrupt. So we come back from commercial break. Randy's on the mic. Randy actually has a really good segment on the mic here. He wasn't bore Randy. He was real simple. I mean, he came out, said he finally won the champion, or he could call himself the first time in his career the United States champion. He was a Grand Slam champion, gave Bobby Roode respect, claimed that the belt is his. So I'm hoping we get some really good work over these next 4 weeks. But we get Bobby Roode coming back down, talking about how, you know, he's going to come back for the belt. Then the modern day Maharaja comes out and proceeds to stake his claim. He actually congratulates Randy on winning it, which is crazy. That was weird. I like his character, man. He just doesn't do good work, and this is where he should have been before. This is where he should have started. But we've already digressed and talked about that enough, so let's stay on track here. We get Jinder once again saying that, you know, Bobby's been beaten. Bobby's had his opportunity. He's had his run, but it's the modern day Maharaja's run. Then we get a match between Bobby and Jinder. Crazily enough, I thought this was a decent match overall. It's what you would think of from two bigger guys. Bobby still had his normal explosions. Nothing out of the ordinary to report here. We also get another Singh interference. Actually, there was a part. It was a transition from a Colossus to the Glorious DDT to a flip over, but instead of a flip over, it actually ended up being a flip over roll up. Absolutely loved that little portion by Jinder and Bobby. As crazy as it sounds, I think that's the best work that Jinder's done in the ring since he became a mainstream name. Oh my god, and it's just that quick, but I mean, it really looked really nice. If you guys want to see a glorious transition, there you go. But we get Jinder winning with the Colossus with some outside interference from the Singh brothers. What's new? We see that same crap every week. After this goes on, while Jinder's starting to celebrate, Randy hits him with the RK out of nowhere. Bang, boom, you're done. This is, for me, when the show starts to kick back up a little bit. We get a backstage segment with KO. KO is pissed, frustrated, obviously, who wouldn't be. This man got screwed, literally screwed in the six-pack challenge. Had the belt won, got the ref pulled out by Shane McMahon. So, KO's talking about how Sammy's just blind. He's a liar. He knows it's Shane's fault. Shane's the reason for everything. You know, just more typical KO. But the intensity was there. I definitely was feeling the intensity. For me, you guys know, I've kind of been getting... I love the work him and Sammy do together. I'm afraid to see them separated again. Even though they're both extremely talented singles wrestlers, they need to be back in their title hunts, going for different things. I would love to see Sammy win the title. I'd love to see KO win it again, but KO's already had it, so I'd like to see Sammy before that. But I digress. So back. KO, the passion KO had tonight is the reason I love KO, man. That heel KO just reminded me, yes, Shane is the reason we got screwed over tonight. He is the enemy. So we get that. Then we get a Naomi music hit. She's doing her entrance, comes out. We come back from commercial break. She's facing Carmella. This was actually a pretty violent match. There's a few points of this match where I thought they were shooting on each other for reals. even the ending looked pretty rough. Not in a bad sense, just in a strong, man, that was extremely strong and stiff style. But extremely strong and stiff. But with that being said, I mean, we get Carmella with the win. Why shouldn't she be on a hot streak going into Mania? She is your women's Money in the Bank, first ever women's Money in the Bank winner. She has the briefcase still. You need to build her character up. Once again, at JD from NY206, phenomenal. Guys, check him out on YouTube, Twitter. He's amazing. Lately, he's been talking about the possible idea of having, and I think he heard it, he's got it from somewhere else, but I can't think of where he might have cited that from. So I'm just reciting it back to him. But he's been talking about the possibility of Carmella doing the Seth Rollins. I actually like this idea. It's not too bad. With her pinning Charlotte. No pinning Asuka. We don't break the street that way. Maybe we have Carmella pin Charlotte. That way the streak's still intact like he's been saying. I mean, that's a really good way to go with this. But I do like the domination that Carmella had tonight. Once again, just from being gone from TV and finally getting her back, it is nice to see her back and kicking some ass. She's definitely been on a little bit of a hot streak. Let's hope this continues for her, because this is only going to continue to build up that women's division. I mean, she is one of your stronger women wrestlers. She's doing a lot of things, so let's keep that coming. Now, this is when the show hits its best point. One day I hope to be like JD and have something set up so I can play some of the audio during these promos, because they are fire. But you guys need to go back and watch this whole segment on YouTube, WWE.com, however you can. I mean, however you can see this, this is a must-see. So Shane comes out and announces that he's going to take an indefinite leave of absence. You know, just a little sputter, and he starts to walk off. Well, guess who decided to come out? Sammy and KO. KO comes out first. Halfway down the walkway, Sammy's music hits. He does his skip by. His pissed off walk by. Phenomenal. I love the way Sammy's just taking every opportunity to upstage KO right now. Fantastic. But they literally go down to the ring, start voicing their complaints, how happy they are that Shane's leaving indefinitely, and then they literally start to destroy Shane. Beat his ass as a team. Kicks, punch, power bomb. Man, chair around the throat, slammed into the corner. It gets so bad they take him to the back, and you know those electronic devices that go up into the air. So you know, some stands on top, it goes up so you can fix the light way up, something like that. I forget what they call it, but anyways, KO picks him up. Sammy, you know, assists like we've seen from the Bludgeoning Brothers on Xavier Wood, but right into the side of that. For a second when he initially landed, I was like, holy shiesta, man. I actually laughed. Like, that looked so intense, so real. Like, they just took this storyline to a whole new level. My only curiosity is, where do they take it from here? Is this where we end up with this, with some rumors of Sammy and KO being in the Andre Battle Royal? Because I don't want to see that. That would be complete nonsense. Let's not go that route. Let's take a second, think. How can you progress this now that you've completely destroyed Shane? If you're going to tell me that Shane's going to be back by Mania, you should have did this earlier. I love this segment. I really do. I just think this segment was 3 weeks too late. I think you need to do it with that much time so we could have made it actually seem like, yo, Shane could be fully healed with a surprise return. If Shane comes back with a surprise return, since it's already a two-way, Sammy versus KO, and he interjects himself as the third opponent, I understand it totally makes sense in the storyline, but the recovery time just doesn't make sense in the storyline. So, I don't know if they're going to do something with Shane going afterwards, but we do know at Mania it will be Sammy and KO. We'll break that down a little bit more on that show that you guys will see on Thursday. But that was the show tonight, guys. So we leave the show tonight the same as we came in. We didn't really learn anything too much more. Not anything. I guess we do know Shane will be out indefinitely for sure now. But on that note, just want to thank you. Don't forget to tune in on March 8th at noon Mountain Time. That would be 2 p.m. Eastern for the TLP Live Mania show. Remember, have your shots ready to go as soon as the show kicks off, because you know we will. We'll be drinking, having a good time. Can't wait to see you guys then. But until then, kick ass, take names, and peace.